Well, hello, welcome back. It's Vanessa here. This is the third video in my series of illustrations where I am drawing elderly men in stripper heels. Yeah, you see that there? That's the goal. Dudes in stripper heels. That is exactly what I'm giving you on the tin. Like, I cannot be... don't mind me, I'm just so busy. I'll kind of more vague. I am illustrating a series of gentlemen that I found online on this TikTok page called Dudes Walking, and I'm putting them into I'm making them wear stripper heels because, again, that's what my brain wants, and my brain, she gets what she wants. This is one of those little passion projects of mine. But yeah, crack on, baby. Yeah, I like this guy. This guy now. Again, thank you to this TikTok page. Stellar work, like always. This guy is giving some serious Trump vibes. That, like, the fact his head that it's forward, the way that he has that posture, that's amazing. Like, that's hilarious. Like, look at that neck. Like, so I'm trying to just figure out, like, his body shape. I come to the conclusion that he's a bit of like an apple shape. I have a feeling he's got big thighs, and I want to kind of exaggerate that and kind of give him some, like, itty bitty feet. I think that's another thing that I'm starting to realize, that of the gentleman that I'm drawing, I like giving them teeny tiny feet. It just, like, exaggerates the stripper heel so much more. Yeah, like, the pose is a little bit hard. I don't know if you can see, but his back foot is, like, directly in line with the heel of his flat foot. That's a weird way of walking. I don't think I've ever spotted that, like, before. Like, that's not something I've noticed before. Oh, again with this pose, I want to exaggerate the shape a little bit better. Like, so his hand isn't exactly as far out as I'm making in the drawing, but it just looks better for the pose to give it a bit of a different silhouette. Actually, now that I realize, like, if you were to turn this drawing into a silhouette now, like, just remove all the exposure and just turn it into a flat black silhouette, that would probably look like a wiener. Anyways, I did not consult this. I think I'm gonna have to really think about my silhouettes. Next time I'm drawing, for my next drawing, I will consider the silhouette of what it would look like. But yeah, as I'm drawing here, like, I've let his little tum-tum just stand out a bit more. Cause, you know, I'm sick of drawing boring bodies. Okay, I love this little muffin top. I like these little bodies. I like these shapes. It's so interesting. He's getting a fupa. He's getting everything. He's getting all the marks of an elderly gentleman, right? And I'm giving him his grace and decorum. Like, yeah, I'm making that pose just a little bit more cutesier. Like, he's got, like, his, like, thighs together, and he's like, you know, that's brilliant. Like, yes, he's being so fun with us. Like, he's just walking. Yeah, this man's hair, absolutely stellar. I have a feeling, like, with a man of that age and, like, kind of that stature and stuff, like, he's got a really good head of hair. Like, and it makes me wonder, like, is it a big thing, like, for men like this to wear toupees? Because I feel like the top is a toupee and then the back is the natural hair. But then this generally could also just be his hair, and he's just, like, blessed in this aspect. But it's really thick, like, suspiciously thick. Like, even that kid in the background of the picture is looking at his hair. I don't know. I don't really fully trust it, but yeah, I've also, like, I'll put in a couple of extra rolls, okay? Because I'm being honest as a person. We all got them. Oh. At this point, yes, I spilled tea all over my iPad. I know I shouldn't be having any liquids near this equipment. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, my whole livelihood relies on this fucking iPad. What do I go and do? I go and spill fucking tea all over it. Like, come on. There's 5-year-olds that treat their iPads better. Like, I promise you, I don't do this very often. But we salvaged her anyway. We saved her. Boom, fucking flipped the canvas, and we can, you can see there, like, you know, he needs to lean forward a little bit. Like, he's on a mission. He's walking here. He's on his way. Like, he's doing his jobs. Who am I to stop him? I gotta convince you all that he's on the move. And previously, the pose was just a bit too static. That's why I flipped the canvas now. There you go, flip back. It looks pretty fun. He's on a mission. Although, ideally, actually, majority of the men that I've drawn, the 3 men that I've drawn, have been facing the one direction. So it does trick your brain into thinking that they're like an obstacle, like they're finishing something, they're returning. So these men, I've been picturing them returning from a big journey, you know, like a hard day's work. So maybe I should try and draw a dude next time in the other direction, you know? It might just spark some joy and some hope. God knows I fucking need it. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, if you've watched all 3 of these videos, oh my God, like, thank you. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, these videos are purely for selfish gains of my own. Like, I am hoping to learn something by watching back my own progress, and I'm recording my thoughts. So I don't know if you can tell, but none of these things are scripted. I have no idea what I'm saying. Exactly. I'm also sharing a space. This is a one-time recording, right? I'm not doing this again, okay? I'm not going to be as curated as some, okay? Maybe if things pick up, I might try, but then won't that lose the charm? Won't that absolutely eradicate the absolute charm of Merloose, right? My main objective is to have a bit of fun, right? There you go. I'm making sure this man has a bit of fun. I'm picking the sparkly heels, okay? They got like the see-through plastic, so I'm picturing his nasty fucking toes crunched up and like in a silicone heel. Like, oh my God, like, in what world will we see this? Like, I pray someday that maybe these illustrations will affect someone, and the grandfather would be walking around in a pair of heels like this. Like again, there's this image, this meme image that I saw years ago. I saw a dude like waiting in a restaurant or a cafe or something, and he's in like a red polo. Okay, I'm gonna actually put it in this video. That picture's been on my mind for years, and this is why I'm saying this is a passion project of mine. This is nobody else's passion. Nobody else has had this desire apart from me. But my God, I'm acting on it. I have the ability now. I've never been in a better situation to act out all my little passion projects than right now. So unfortunately, I will document everything and I will record it, and it's all going to be here. I'm so sorry. This will be mortifying for me. But yeah, I have to publicly humiliate myself into being a better artist and exposing myself. Because what's the point of making all this if like no one's ever going to look at it? And then I sit at home and I cry because I'm like, oh, I'm not an artist. I'm not successful. Nah, bitch, how you gonna be fucking successful if you never fucking show anyone anything? Like, come on. Anyways. Okay, so for this guy, right, I didn't fall into the same trap that I did for the last dude and attempt some sort of colouring, right? I'm trying to create a bit more depth with a layer underneath and a lighter opacity brush. And I like this. We are getting somewhere. Also, the heels are going to be see-through, like the actual sole of them as well. Kind of like the picture. The picture had glittery ones, but I was like, I want to see through them, right? Maybe I should draw like the fishy ones next time. Oh yeah, I figured out that my lighting was a bit wrong. My lighting was a bit stupid. I've kind of been loosely following the lighting. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's Miss Perfect Jean, right? Attempting to do a fucking pattern, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I love a pattern on a shirt. It just really convinces you that this is a real life shirt. I know that's the whole fucking intention of drawing. Like, but I really like doing a tartan pattern, and this is perfect. He looks older now. I really turned him from being like possibly a businessman to like with that shirt on, he's retired. It's beautiful. Again, character design. Oh, he's in love. Like I got to this stage and I was like, it's like he spotted his true love somewhere, you know? And he's about to give them a show. I don't know what stories you would place in these men's heads, but like I always have little mini ideas of like little stories. I don't know, I suppose that's what you're supposed to do as an illustrator, is create a story with your illustrations, like I guess. But yeah, this guy's in love. Yeah, I'm using this orange again. I think I'm gonna be pretty consistent with like grayscale and this orange. This little pop of orange, that's delectable. I could not ask for a better colour to have a pop of colour into, because it's not red. I'm adverse to red. Like primary red. If you tilt it a little bit towards the orange in the colour wheel, that's my best friend. That's my pal. That's my favourite colour. And I'll try and put that fucking colour in everything I do. So that pop of colour, I think that works really well. Yeah, so we're continuing on. Like, we're copying Mr. No Man, you know. Dude number 2, we got better. Dude number 3, we're thriving. We're getting even better. We're getting stronger. We're fucking unstoppable right now. Right? I'm on a roll. This is savage. Look at that. It's amazing. He's beautiful, like. I mean, I can't argue with that. But I still think we've got a long way to go. I still got to do more practice. So, you know, let me know what you think. He's love struck. He's a man in love. He's formidable, unstoppable. Onwards and upwards to the next one. Anyways, bye.